Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltamar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3. Where we left off last time, we were taking out Durgar. There is something I want to do really quickly before we continue our advance through their camp. We're going to combine this ice crystal we found with this icy helve we have, with this icy metal that we have, and it's going to make us a staff called the Morning Frost. This is actually a really good weapon for Gale. What it does is when dealing cold damage, the wielder deals an additional 1 cold damage, but also dealing cold damage with a spell possibly inflicts chilled upon the target, which makes them vulnerable to cold damage and resistant to fire damage. It's pretty darn good. In fact, we're definitely going to use it, and we're gonna try to see if we can blast people with Ray of Frost instead of our normal Firebolt. It does a little less damage, but we can also make them slower and possibly chill them to take more damage. It may cause Shadowheart to have to use Sacred Flame instead of Firebolt, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
We attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed.
So let's get this party started. We're definitely in a fight with all of them. It was something I was hoping wasn't going to happen, but unfortunately that's not the reality of our situation. That being said, he is fully dead. And I'm going to pull back, I think, a tiny bit to here and see what they do on their turn. So there's a Mind Master that's going to be dashing. That's nice, at least. They're probably going to come up this ladder here. And not all of them are. Some of them aren't in the fight. Like Thud, I don't think is. Mindmaster Denal is. Dalthar is. So where's Dalthar? Unclear where Dalthar is. Thrin is there. He's coming in as well. And we got Denal. So we got this guy. Not that guy. Although I'm not entirely sure why he hasn't decided not to join in. But, you know, it's fine with me. And then, I guess, Bon Mara. Let's back up. That way we can hopefully keep the other ones from joining in the fight. Let them come to us. Away from their reinforcements. Can definitely hit him from here, though. Oh, no, I had to move. And that brought in somebody else. Thud is now part of this. That was my bad. Shouldn't have moved up. Stupid choice. Dalthar is over here, apparently. Thud is now enlarged and has 80 hit points at level 5. That is way too many hit points. He is technically in range, except not in line of sight. He's not chilled. I'm going to get out of here and back way over here. We definitely don't want him anywhere near the front line. Thrin is moving up as well. We do want to kill the Mind Masters before anything else, because mind control sucks. Alright, we are in range, I think, of actual range here to shoot Thrin. And Thrin is dead.
Covered.
Karlach is really good now, by the way. She is a murder machine. Bon Mara is coming up. She is dashing, so we don't have to worry too much about attacks coming our way. But we've killed 2 of the dwarves so far, and not even really gotten into combat. That being said, Dunal is coming up next, and may be able to hit Shadowheart with mind control. We'll see what happens. We did save, so no mind control for him. That is actually really helpful. Doing 8 damage and running away. This is probably going to be the best place we can get to fight them. Oh, Dalthar's invisible, so we'll see what's going to go on with them. Alright, let's just, I guess start shooting things. Critical miss. Good job. Alright, off to a great start with him. We move up to here.
Moving.
We don't have a great chance to hit, but it'll have to do. Ugh. Alright, move back. The Mind Master is charging in, which is nice. Good. Now, do we want to move our main character into fight Thud? Good. Then enrage
take me
to
on?
stop from dying, hopefully. Can't heal this turn, but that will just have to be okay. At least she can't be mind controlled while raged, I'm pretty sure. Alright. That's a trash chance. That's a pretty good chance. Didn't work. Let's heal her a little bit. Just to keep her topped up and then move Shadowheart back. Whenever that invisible one shows up, I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to be. He is very raged up and is probably going to hit us hard. Unclear at the moment, but I'm going to go definitely. Critical hit against us. Always fun. We don't have the movement to get into range of. Do I want to attack Thud or do I want to shoot the foreman? Or Fonmara, sorry. I think Fonmara. Well, the guy is a big threat.
Jimmy on the go.
I think the mind control is a bigger threat. Double miss. Solid. Great. That being said, the critical hit on the next hit was not too bad. We did save versus Mind Mastery. Always nice. Okay, we are dazed. We did a whole 7 damage. Then we did a whole 5 more damage. Mind Spike on Gale. He's Mind Struck? What does that do? He has disadvantage on Wisdom saving throws. That's actually fine. I don't care too much about that. Eight health left on her. How's your life doing? Let's just give you a bit of a top up. Delthar may be able to get into this fight at some point in time. I don't know what's going to be left alive at that point, but we'll see. Apparently she's shooting from there, so that hurts. We are pinned down. Ow, there goes our temporary hit points. Ooh, okay. So he hits quite hard. Where's our fireball spell? We could fireball right here and possibly kill both of these people, which I think is the best plan of action. And we did. Both dead. And if we move away, we're taking an AOO. No, we're not close enough. Good. Let's get back a little bit. We are close to this guy. I guess we might as well shoot him. We did hit him. He does have rage on though, so he's taking way less damage. He's at 1 hit point. I'm gonna go back and kill him off, because we need to. Dead. And now we just have this archer left up here, Delthar. Nah, we're not gonna run up. We could key power up. We don't have enough range to get there. That's okay. Next turn. 5 damage, that's fine. It's gonna take a bit to get into range, I think, of her for a lot of our people. Although not that much more.
Count on me.
We might be in range, yep. Double miss. Triple miss. Good.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Always fun. That was a pretty solid hit. Let's do a bunch more. 7. That's okay.
On my way.
We seem to always miss one of the 2 area blows. She's invisible again, but I can still see her because the eyeball that Volo gave me by messing up horribly with his attempt at removing the
Aye,
tadpole. Alright, so we've effectively killed, I think, all of the Durgar, maybe? I gotta pause for 1 sec, my dog is now scratching the floor. Alrighty, fixed that little problem. Let's send all of our stuff to the camp. You know, because we don't actually have all that much room in our inventory. Although I did clear it up quite a bit. Mind Master, one of them. A ring, Absolute's Tempest. If the wearer bears the Absolute's brand, they deal 1 additional thunder damage with thunder damage spells and attacks. Fancy. I do plan on going through all of our magic items at some point. And what did I just do? I equipped it by accident. Whoops. I plan on going through all of our magic items and putting all the rings and amulets that should be on people. I definitely have not been keeping up to date on what people should be wearing at this point in time. So that is something I will do after this video, I think. After we kill Nere. Because I think he has some stuff that I'm going to want. Maybe? I don't remember 100% what he has.
very well.
Mastermind Fonmara. For a Underdark race that exists in a state of pretty perpetual war, they have horrible gear. Cap of Wrath. The last stand. During combat, when the wearer starts their turn with 50% hit points or less, they gain Wrath for 2 turns. It's a neat helmet, but our shape-shifting helmet's very important for our Githyankiness at the moment for the extra damage from our greatsword. That's not to say eventually we won't replace that helmet, because we will for sure. There's different weapons that we're going to get that are
No traps, please.
going to replace the Githyanki sword. But for now, that psychic damage is pretty good. Alright. I think everyone's dead in here. So let's just quickly loot the area, and then we'll, deal with Nere's little thing.
Don't be shy.
We may do we have a short rest? Yeah, we can short rest between then and now. Cool.
Still breathing, despite
What's inside the box? Rings, which we're gonna give to the camp for selling. Also, I feel like we should just probably put the gold somewhere.
What's inside?
Maybe we should have kept that deed of ownership. It might be a deed of ownership for the gnomes, and we might be able to give them back their freedom by giving them the deed. So I'm going to quickly jump to camp. Snag that. We're going to quickly read it to see what it is first. If it is the ownership for the gnomes, we should probably give it back to them. Let it be known from the Fardrim to the Firelands, from Morndiver to the Spawning Deep, with the Iron Hand gnomes with the blessing of the Shield of the Golden Hills declare possession of the tunnels, open spaces, peoples, and contents of Underdark territory beneath the Western Heartlands. Ignore this deed under penalty of imprisonment or death. We can give them that. I'm actually A-okay with giving them their ownership deed back. Let's do a short rest and tell the gnomes to stop their digging. They're never going to make it through. And we're going to blow it up with stuff.
For discussion.
We'll figure that out in a minute.
Gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
Clear your throat.
Blahhumbug, hush. We're being watched.
We're working as we can, Mom. Very hard indeed.
The sergeant's defeated. This is your chance to flee.
It's my Beldron! He's still back there!
Blahhumbug, don't!
Oh, damn it, Larida! We've lost enough of us! I'm not losing Beldron too! Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in, and I know a way to get them out.
Bug,
Oh?
please. Trusil Nere will... You know what he'll do.
Leave the trousseau to me. Now tell me what you know.
A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out.
Okay. We can do that. I'll do what I can.
Please, please don't hurt my Phil. I beg you.
Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
Yeah, no worries. Where am I going for this exactly? Where's this hiding place? That's quite a ways. How do we even get there? Alright, so we need to go this way? And then this way? I have some... Oh, there's still Durgar here. Well, gentlemen, I'm afraid... Nope, that's a terrible idea. Don't do that.
Protect someone. Only the guard.
Please have good initiative rolls. Thank you. It's actually a good start for once. It's possible she can kill him. And she did. One dead. We missed with that, so we might as well... well, we can move in, I guess. We have some key points left. 15 damage is pretty good. Let's also blast some Sacred Flame. And that's all we can do. 6 damage to us. 11 damage to us. Healed for 6. That's not the worst. Double miss. Plus 19. That's not bad. Let's keep trying with this Ray of Frost. Nope. Okay.
All that matters.
It's possible we can kill this. What's our best chance to hit? 75? Sure. Dead Durgar.
What to do?
There's a lot of dead bodies here. We're not going to clean up all the gnome dead bodies. I'm also not taking the rotten fish with me.
Gnomes. Killed under the yoke of slavers.
I'll bow my head in respect. We're not going to take their
They
loot.
deserve better than they got. May they rest in peace.
Alrighty, let's loot Brathwyn and... Ooh, and a smoke powder bomb. We're making our giant satchel charge eventually. It's going to be fun to use. I'm also pondering doing a playthrough. There's a mod I saw that somebody made where you can have all the companions at the same time. Ooh, I should have been paying more attention. I should not have done that. That's okay, we'll use more Thieves' Tools and we'll add guidance in this time. That's better. But you can use all the companions at the same time. It's obviously incredibly unbalanced, but it looked really fun and I might try it out.
How much further can I go? Wish I had a
Anyways, let's snag all this silver. Some sort of bloodletting ceremony for Shar. That's what our good friend Shadowheart was saying. Silver spoon, silver glass. I'll take all the silver. It's actually worth a fair amount. Also some dinnerware to loot, apparently.
Anything of use?
And a bunch of wooden crates, actually. Let's see what we got in here. Silver plate, silver glass, all this silver. It would be super tarnished by now. There's no way this would have lasted this long. Let's be clear, there's none of this would exist in the state it's currently in. Why did I loot the serving spoon? It's worth 1 gold. Don't loot the pot. Loot the bowl, though. Their bowl's worth actually a fair amount. They're like 30 each. I know we have tons of money worth of loot at this point that we can't sell because Damon left. But we will be seeing him again after the monastery. So after Grimforge, we'll be doing the monastery. And then we'll reach Act 2 and we'll get to Moonrise Towers and the Last Light Inn. And we can sell stuff when we get to Last Light. We also meet Jaheira there. That's kind of cool. Perception failed. Oh no. Oh good, someone made the perception check. Pressing button. Okay, the annoying thing about where this gnome appears to be going... Where is this gnome? Like, even if we get to this room, I don't think that there's any way out of this room. I don't think this is the right way. I think we're supposed to go up. I know there's acid slime or acid things we can fight in here. Acid... They're not slimes. What are they? They're like... Yeah, let's go up top. Yeah, there's still 2 Durgar down there we haven't taken care of yet. We'll do that later. Not important this very second. We're gonna go find this gnome and fight Nere. That's gonna be our goal for this video. If we can find the gnome. I think we have to jump across that platform area that we were up in before and then go through the door and through this Shar camp. Which is basically just Grimforge in general. Then maybe... Well, the camera's really not happy about what I'm trying to do here. I just want you guys... No, that's not what to do. Don't go that way. I just want the camera... Oh, yes. No, yes. To allow me to go there. That's where I need them all to be. We'll jump onto this little platform and go over this way. I think if we go up that direction, it'll lead us to the gnome, hopefully. That's where the acid slime room was we were before. We could have gone in. Oh, there's actually a jumpy over there, too. Maybe it was through that room. That's okay. We can always feather fall down if we need to. They all made it. Good. I universalized all my bars, so all these things are at the same place, but now I've got to remember where they all are. I'm gonna save before we hit the lever, because sometimes pathing goes wrong. And we will plummet to our death. And by that, not mean pathing, I mean the physics of this actual platform. Sometimes it just screws up and you die. Basically. Double iron doors. We don't have a key. We'll just lockpick it. Karlach's got a good lockpick skill, and that's what she does. It's her whole goal in life. That's not true. She's actually our top damage dealer as well. By a large margin. Okay, a bunch of skeletons and weapon racks. Let's take a quick glance at them before we head off. 3 whole gold. Great. Rusted weapons. Canticles of the Dark Mistress. We should probably grab that. Wooden chest. Just some wine and tonic. We're going to ignore that. Yeah, I think we do have to go down and then around. However, we did get the shield mold. That's neat. Yeah, clearly the gnome is somewhere off in the distance there. Okay, so we have to go down and then over there. We could use Gale to cast Featherfall and then just jump over there and hope we don't activate the slimes. Or we can kill the slime. Now, let's just go on. I want to get the gnome thing done. We'll fight the slimes later. We have a scroll of Featherfall, right? Somewhere? Almost certainly. Yeah, right there. If we do have to fight the slimes, that's fine, I guess. Everyone come down. Okay. We did not set off the slimes. Good. Everyone get across, and then we can go through this door. The intricate door. You don't actually need to go through the door. There's clearly a hole in the wall just over the side there. And that's the way we're going to go, because we don't really want to go through the door. We don't really need to go through the door. I can't remember if there's a fight. Oh, there's the gnome we're looking for. Good.
Good here, I hope.
This is pretty deep in here. You probably could have hidden out here for a while as long as you got some food and stuff and hid it over here. Honestly, this place isn't so bad. I mean, the Durgar would probably come looking, but That is exactly what I need.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks.
Well, don't do
An
that.
ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
As an expert on the subject, my dear lady, I'd like to point out that blowing oneself up is never the solution.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down.
Philomene, I presume. What's going on here?
Drug! Dropping my name like your cultist arse knows me. Like we're friends. I know what you are. One of Nere's cult goons. Sailed right in. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me.
Larita sent me. The gnomes need your help. We critically failed. Luckily, we have an inspiration, so I'm also going to get guidance going, because now we don't... Are you frigging kidding me? A double critical failure?
Drugging in mind games. I know all about your tricks, true soul. Daredevil Iron Hand, hear me now. Set me free.
Let's reload that, because we just got obliterated. That was amazing, but bad, and also we didn't save recently, because I wasn't expecting to double critically fail a roll. That is some terrible odds. Now, where am I? Oh, right, I was just about to... Right, we're not that far. I'm also not going to loot anything on my way in, because I don't think we got anything useful anyways. Well, sometimes you win some, and sometimes you get blown to pieces. Did you see how much damage that did, by the way? It was 80-something damage. 85 damage.
Whatever it takes.
That was pretty impressive. Okay, let's try that out. Everyone follow. No one's gonna... There you guys go, come on. In fact, I only really need Karlak. Let's lock the door. Skipping everything, just gonna get through this. Ugh, come on. Can we just not roll garbage rolls all the time? Okay. Alright.
Where to?
Off we go. We need to do the jump down again. Oh, right, we did need one thing. Where was that shield template thing? I think it's actually up here.
Yo!
There we go. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to make for the adamantine item, but it could be the shield. I mean, Shadowheart uses shields. Might be the only item that's usable. I guess there's a mace, but I think it kind of sucks. Anyways.
Let me work my magic.
This...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Jump down. Everyone comes along. Back up here. We don't even need to jump up there. That's actually just a walkable area. Okay, we're going to save right here just in case there's another spectacular failure on our part. Backpacks are just always useful. Blah, blah, blah. What's going on here? Larita sent me... Let's hope that we do a better job this time.
You want me?
We've gotten 3
Come
critical
get me.
failures in a row on this persuasion check. There we go.
Larita! Ruddy mind games. I know all about your tricks, true soul. Shit. I can't do it.
Good, good.
Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
We're not here to hurt you. Calm down. Beldrin's trapped in a cave-in and I need the smoke powder.
You want to waste rune powder on? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. It's the whole damn reason we're here, and I'm not leaving without it. But let me go. Maybe I'll spare you a vial.
Iron Hand, rune powder. Where have you heard these before? We have not heard this before. There's not a hope in heck we're making that roll.
Vague notions of rumor and myth. Nothing solid comes to mind.
Deal.
Listen, you see Larida at the dig? Tell her I'm dead, impaled, half-eaten. I don't care. Make up a story.
I'm not sure I blame her, though Larida might.
You'd abandon your beloved? That's mighty cruel of you.
Beloved? I might have been hers. She sure as hell wasn't mine. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
I feel like we did the not good thing in this one. But oh well.
For me?
Taking the Sharon journal and the tablet fragments. We'll read them later. And we'll take the supply pack too. Could be useful. Anything in the bookshelves? Yeah, some scrolls. Scroll is slow and some junk. Featherfall, Dark Vision. Actually, that's pretty useful. Okay, let's teleport back. We got, I think, the thing we need. To be fair, I haven't done it this way before. Last time I just Eldritch Blast... No, I used smoke powder bombs on the door till it blew up. But now we have this weird thing. And now we get to kill Nere. It's only going to be him. I don't think he has any guards or anything with him. And 1v4, even with a creature as powerful as Nere, is not going to go well. I'm going to maybe spread out our group a little bit.
Salutations to new horizons.
I wonder what the next move is. On I go. Let's march!
Something like this.
Best get going.
Okay. Let's go talk to Larida.
Did you find Philomene? Is she on her way back?
I found Philomene and she wants you to move on.
Move on? I gave her everything! And she has the gall to send you to break me!
Yeah, she's not a good person.
Just get away from me!
But I have the thing you need. Hang on.
Damn it, Philomene.
Does anyone else want to...
Mom, please! My sister's in there!
Okay, well, I have the bomb. Who has the bomb?
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
I think she does. That is a huge amount of damage. So how do I do this without blowing up the,
Stayed interesting.
Get Beldron out.
Well, you guys are all in the way.
Ah, it's you. Once again, however, you've done me a decent turn. Most amusing watching you wallop greylings.
How did you end up here?
I came down here looking for Wulbren. I suspected he and his little friends might have come to this region. And I was right. But I was too late. Wulbren had already been taken to Moonrise Towers. The rest, put to work. You won't find a worse gaggle of rare-dwells than these Iron Hand gnomes. Except for Wulbren, desperate though his taste in companions might be. As I was contemplating his folly, I was spotted by a very ugly Dwergar. Now, I dig. It isn't good.
Okay, well, the Durgar or the Dwergar are dead. You need to run.
There are still gnomes trapped behind those rocks, with a vicious cultist, no less.
Okay, I'll deal with that.
To his whims.
Sounds like you'll need my help again.
Help would be welcome. Whether you're up to the job remains to be seen.
Oh, I am. That sounds like a challenge. I'll take care of your captors and get you out of here.
You will? If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
Okay, maybe I can just touch the cave-in and they'll get out of the way.
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
A true soul. True soul. Finally. You must clear rubble. Spilling poison.
Stay still, I'll do what I can. Is anyone else in there?
Gnome slaves. Passage trap. Careful of mercs. Get me out!
View through Nere's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures.
What more can I see? I actually did a pretty good roll there.
The blur resolves into an image. 2 gnomes feverishly removing debris, while 2 others lie dead at Nere's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic.
Okay.
You sense Nere's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades.
Alrighty. Let's go deal with these rocks. I don't think there's any easy way to do this. I think we just have to throw and hope that we don't hit the gnomes. I'm gonna save first and just lob it and see what happens. Oh, do I need to, like...
What am I to do?
I'm catching what you're dropping, game.
Focus. Strike true.
Finally. Worthless slaves. Your incompetence has been my ruin. Nere does not fail.
Stop. No more innocents will die here today, Nere.
So you care for the weak, true soul? Was it your hand that slayed Nere's servants? Or is there a sane explanation?
I killed your friends and you're next.
Traitor, you have breathed your last.
Luckily, his initiative isn't quite as good as Karlach's, unfortunately. His defense is pretty good. Let's save. We're gonna go hit him for 20. And that's it. Move back. His turn. He's saved. Luckily.
I'll strike you down.
Really kind of hoping for more hits than the very few hits we're getting. Can you just move here? Ray of Frost, save versus chilled, so that wasn't ideal. $55 to hit with Sacred Flame, 75 with Firebolt. 10 more damage to him. Possible we can kill him. Nope. Okay, next turn. Distant Whispers, she is frightened and hurt, but I think she'll be fine. We're getting very unlucky with our attack rolls this particular video.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
The decaying corpse lies before you.
Or move its head, I guess. Strength check. Add bonus. How are we so bad at rolling all the time?
sincerely hope you never find employment as an executioner.
You finish wresting the head from the drow's twisted neck.
Well, he's dead now. Let's grab the rest of the loot. Okay, so there is 1,000 gold on his body, a dagger +1, the Sword of Screams, which is a rapier plus nothing, but it does psychic damage as well. Actually a really good weapon. Disintegrating Nightwalkers. Can't be enwebbed, entangled, or ensnared, can't slip on grease or ice, and has Misty Step. Pretty great item, honestly. Broken Moon Lantern, unfortunately. Spider's Leer, and a Parasite. Let's go talk to the gnomes, set them free, and we'll be good to go.
Karlach incoming.
Beldron! I was so worried! Did Nere hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you?
The cult thinks it owns me, but I beg to differ.
That didn't much look like begging, but no complaints from me. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Wulbren gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Wulbren. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Wulbren. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
Whatever the cult wants, I want the opposite. We need to free your friend.
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Wulbren behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Wulbren might have kept you around.
Enough. Bickering won't save your friend.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together.
Maybe we'll be able to save Wulbren. Who knows? We did to save the Grimforge gnomes, though. So we did do the thing we set out to do. That means that there is a poison room here. Wiki is dead in here, and I think we could just burn away the cloud. If I just shoot it with fire...
A long way to go still.
What are the chances things go horribly wrong? Oh, it's poison. I don't think it's explosive. I guess there is a brazier in here, so... There's a door that leads to a bridge that leads to nothing. I think there's no point in going through the... Whew, through there. It is time for bed, though. That is what I've decided just now. We killed Nere. We did everything we set out to do in this video. We'll head through Grimforge in the next video properly. And then we can go fight at the big construct, which is
the gods are watching me.
pretty tough fight as I recall, but we'll find out. For now though, I think I'll leave you all here. Actually, you know what? We'll do one more quick thing before the end of the video. There's 2 more Durgar down here. We should probably just finish them off. Dwergar, however you pronounce it. I'm going to put our main character here and all our ranged people up here.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Then we can just pick them off. There's a Stone Guard and Morgul, which is a cleric of Ladugware. Ladugware? I don't know how to pronounce it. Something like that.
Still alive. So that's progress. Don't waste a
I
step.
think we should focus on the cleric first. The Stone Guard's going to hit harder, but the cleric is going to have magic.
You attacked someone. Only...
And we're up top. We can shoot down... Oh, okay, we have a bad chance against her. Let's shoot down at this guy. Triple hit. Not bad. We did so much damage. We can possibly kill him this turn.
Nemesis.
10. Shield didn't work on him, but he is in range of death. I'm going to take the AOO from the... Oh, wait, we don't have a... anything to do. We could probably daze her, maybe. Nope, never mind. Now they have advantage against us. This might hurt. Wow, whatever that was hit really hard. Also, he's prone. I don't know why.
Your time has come.
10 damage. He's not quite dead. Okay. We still have a terrible chance to hit her, but we might as well shoot at her. In the event we hit her for a lot. And we did. So, perfect. This should be pretty easy to finish then. Let's just finish you off. And then you can finish her off. Probably. Or not. And she's definitely going to get a turn. I guess Shadowheart can do something. 65 versus 55. It did work. Hooray! Sacred Flame is finicky at best. Alright, now I think all the Durgar are gone. King's Knife. It's such a fancy looking dagger. It also does a ton of damage. Why does it do so much? It's a longsword. It's a pretty nice sword, honestly, but it also looks really cool. I think that's going to be the end of our video. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others will see you next time. In the next video, we'll go through the rest of Grimforge down over into here and fight a construct. Maybe. Take care, and I'll see you then.